3.
BBC Top Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. 2018.
Oh, thank you. 2018. Hello, good afternoon. How you doing? Oh, nice to be back on the air. Thank you, Justine. Cheers, Jer. Today, Tuesday, 2nd of January, 2018, and live till 5, and through the whole year, it's the big show. Happy New Year.
Right in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
When I see you on the street, my whole body gets weak. When you stand in the crowd, your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do voice turns my ear all the way on. Just a mention of your name seems to drive my head insane. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you, baby? Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love. From the time that I awake, I'm imagining the good love that we'll make. If to me, if I can do all this, well, just imagine how it's gonna feel when we hug and kiss. Sugar, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? Alright. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dip and kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, your love, your love, 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 love. Oh, I don't care how long it might take, 'cause I know the woman for me you I'll make. And I will not deny myself the chance of being part of what feels like the right romance. Girl, do I do?
So hands up if you're still off work or school or wherever for yet another week. Christmas and New Year mood, right? I love it. Do I do Stevie Wonder? Hands up for taking down the Christmas decorations anyway. Well, it's up to you. What else? Hands up for this being the best year of your life.
Steve Wright in the Afternoon, 2018.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent. I guess that's so we don't have a plot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got flowers in the spring. I got you to wear my ring. And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. So let them say your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand. I got you to understand. I got you to walk with me. I got you to talk with me. I got you to kiss goodnight. I
thought it was supposed to be lighter.
got you
Not yet.
to let go. I got you to love me so.
As it got dark 2 hours early.
I got you, babe.
Well, this afternoon, a dry, blustery day for most with some rain, and there's snow over northern hills. A high of 13, though, in Dartmouth. Tonight, wet and windy across the whole of the UK, with more snow expected across northern hills. Wet and windy with snow over northern hills, feeling milder in the south. Sunset tonight in Aberdeen at 3:38. Really? In Liverpool, 4:05, in Hull, 3:52, and in Swansea at 4:18. Meanwhile, strong winds measuring up to 80 miles per hour, 128 kilometres per hour, are set to hit parts of the UK if they haven't already, as Storm Eleanor heads for the nation's shores. The Met Office has issued a yellow warning for us for parts of northern England, large areas of southern Scotland and Northern Ireland from 1800 GMT. That's 6 o'clock tonight. Gales with gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour are likely, with strong winds possible in some areas of the west coast.
This is your president. I have decided that this new year will be known as 2018. Great year. The best year ever. The best 2018 there's ever been.
Thank you.
This is BBC Radio 2.
We're good to go. Let's do this.
Get on your dancing shoes. It is time to freak out.
This is Radio 2 and you're on Serious Jockin'.
Welcome to the Great Charles House Party, playing the funkiest, souliest music around.
This time in the assembled panel, after 50 years, I think it's time to confess to this. We're at the 500 words final!
The winner of Folk Sing Songwriter of the Year, Chris Drever.
More essential R&B with me, Will Young.
My name is Levi Roots, your friendly neighbor, good Rastaman.
Are you ready, Manchester?
The new year has landed. This is BBC Radio 2.
I remember us alone, waiting for the light to go. Don't you feel that hunger? I've got so many secrets to show. When I saw you on that stage, I shivered with the look you gave. Don't you hear that rhythm? Can you show me how we can escape? I was biting my tongue, I was trying to hide. I forget what I've done, I'll be redefined. It's shaking the sky, and I'm following lightning. I recover if you keep me alive. Don't leave me behind. Can you see me? I'm shining, and it's you that I've been waiting to find. I'm holding it all tonight, I'm holding it all tonight. You know that you make it shine. It's you that I've been waiting to find. I'm holding it all tonight, I'm holding it all tonight. You know that you make it shine. It's you that I've been waiting to find. Now that we can hear that sound, now that you can hold me down, you can pull me under, you can raise everything to the ground. Everything I can arrange, every part of me you change. Just hold me together, tell me you'll always want me to stay. I was biting my tongue, I was trying to hide. I'll forget what I've done, I'll be redefined. It's shaking the sky, and I'm following lightning. I recover if you keep me alive. Don't leave me behind. Can you see me? I'm shining, and it's you that I've been waiting to find. Wanna be the one you steal, I wanna be the one you shield. I wanna be the one that your love can heal. I wanna be the one you steal, I wanna be the one you shield. I wanna be the one that your love. It's shaking the sky, and I'm falling.
If you want a shout out, the email is steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. It's great to be back on the air. Coming up on 2:17 in Great Britain, this is Radio 2.
I'm holding it all tonight, I'm holding it all tonight. You know that you make it shine.
In the news today, average rail ticket prices have risen by an outrageous 3.4% across the UK, and the biggest increase of fares since 2013. Protests are underway at some 40 stations as many commuters see their season tickets go up by more than £100. Low-earning households are being urged to start saving money now in time for next Christmas. And a deluge of unwanted online gifts and purchases expected to be returned to retailers today and tomorrow. According to the Royal Mail, the proportion of goods returned is set to be much higher than last year as online shopping becomes more popular.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Rick, can you say hello to my gorgeous family currently stuck on the M5 North after a fabulous break in Devon? Mark, my husband, is doing a sterling job of keeping calm in this traffic. Loving the show from the Rivet family.
Now, this is very serious, but very strange times we're living in.
Jeremy.
Economic cliches, are they too important to fail? Could they be the ultimate banker's bonus and see a turnaround in fortunes? Call now on our brand new cryptocurrency Bitcoin hotline on 001-110022, up in the air and back again. Bend over, loosen your trousers and tie your shoelaces, and then run out the door with one shoe off. Terms and conditions apply. Your home will not be at risk, so don't
There's
worry.
a chance you might know that I'm a fan of classical music.
All right, so Ed Balls live on Radio 2, the Shadow Chancellor with Schumann.
There's also a chance you might know that I'm a fan of
Opern Gangnam Style.
But a better kept secret is my love of musicals. Join me, Ed Balls, for a journey through London's theatreland, taking in the sounds and hearing from some of my Strictly colleagues who are now treading the boards.
I know my scores didn't change much. I'm secretly telling you, you did improve, but I thought you were wonderful on the show.
Ed Balls on musical theatre.
Online now at the Radio 2 website.
Wright in the Afternoon 2018.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. Yeah. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? Oh, baby, but you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
2:25 on the BBC BBC. Charlie Puth and Attention, big show on the air. Simon Mayo's on at 5. It's another Tunes Day, with Simon playing a selection of your favourite long songs. Jamie Cullum at 7. Animatronic sits in for Joe Wiley at 8. On today's programme, Barry Humphries talking about the second series of his Radio 2 show, Barry's Forgotten Musical Masterpieces. Stephen Mangan talking about his latest stage role in The Birthday Party play, and Claire Pooley discussing her book, The Sober Diaries. Tim Smith, Janie Lee Grace are back, Bobby Pryor, Justine Green, Matt the Sports Guy, and the oldies chosen by Charlotte and Lauren Perks in Chelmsford. Emails, text, tweets, social media, news from the net, showbiz, lifestyle, all here.
It's Macca here. It's like when we actually met Sergeant Pepper. You know. He wasn't in the army, but we dressed him up and put him in the front with a few icons, and it worked.
Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day, slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. Another day at the office where the papers grow, she takes a break, drinks another coffee, and she finds it hard to stay awake. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in an apartment she dwells, till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Oh, stay, don't stand around. And he comes and he stays, but he leaves the next day. So sad. Sometimes she feels so sad as she posts another letter to the silent fire. People gather around her and she finds it hard to stay alive. It's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day. So sad, so sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Alone in an apartment she dwells, till the man of her dreams comes to break the spell. Oh, stay, don't stand around. And he comes and he stays, but he leaves the next day. So sad. Sometimes she feels so sad. Every day she takes a morning bath, she wets her hair, wraps a towel around her as she's heading for the bedroom chair. It's just another day, slipping into stockings, stepping into shoes, dipping in the pocket of her raincoat. Oh, it's just another day. It's just another day. It's just another day.
When the music stops, precisely 2:30 in the UK.
Got a hole in my head and my heart tonight. Will you show me
smell the fear inside. We can see it when we close our eyes that it's alright, it's alright. Promise me you'll stay with me, if just for one more night. You can hold me honestly, 'cause it's alright, it's alright. There's a road that takes me home. Take me fast or take me slow. Throw my head out the window.
Much as we're missing Sarah and Chris, can I just say how nice, how beautiful, how wonderful to hear my friend Mark Goodyear on Breakfast. Happy New Year, Marky. So this is Radio 2. Good afternoon, Steve. Just a quick hello from Bushy Joe and Louise, tuned into you in the Bahamas. Oh, yeah. Spent Christmas and New Year here, and it's been bliss. Back in the UK on Saturday. Happy New Year. Do you want me to wait for you at the airport? Steve, with our Australian friends, we're on our way back from Hogmanay in Edinburgh. Keep the bangers coming. That's from Kate, Gabby, Lizzie and Jack on the M6. Hiya, Steve. Shout out to me and my husband stuck in mucky traffic on the A14 on our quick overnight jaunt from South Cave to Bromley. Lots of love from Katie and Charlie. Happy New Year. And to you. Just want to say a massive thank you to my dear friend, says this, Dawn and Keeley, for taking me on a surprise 50th birthday break. Now, every hour, I'm allowed to open an envelope with another clue to our final destination. Love, Nelly. Well, later on, tell me where you end up.
'Cause I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. I walk the road for you. Doing it right, seconds, minutes, hours, lifetimes. Doing it right, doing it right. I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. Hands up for a miracle, up high for a miracle. Oh, this smoke don't stop, but we let it go, but we let it go on and on. Flashback to a year ago, count stacks 52 ago. All the hope dropped down like a domino, but we let it go on and on. Will someone take a ride with me back to the world where we can see echoes strong with a deep concrete hazy? Won't you take a ride with me? Take a ride with me. The seas that come never go. Please make way for telephones. Call me crazy, call me slow. Go hang up, but won't you take a ride with me? Come and take a ride with me. 'Cause I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. I walk the world for you. Doing it right, doing it right. Seconds, minutes, hours, lifetimes. Doing it right, doing it right. I found love in you. Doing it right, doing it right. Hands up for a miracle, up high for a miracle. Oh, the smoke don't stop, but we let it go, but we let it go on and on. Flashback to a year ago, count stacks 52 ago. All the hope dropped down like a domino, but we let it go on and on. Will someone take a ride with me back to the planet sanity? Desert plain, ocean wave, techno crazy. Won't you take a ride with me? Take a ride with me. The seas that come never go. Please make way for climate phobes. 2 degrees, you're spilling seas. To Bay Queen, oh, won't you take a ride with me? Come and take a ride with me. Swing, sweet like this earth
of mine. 'Cause I found love in you. Doing it right, I walk the world for you. Doing it right.
Got some great guests later. Barry Humphries, Stephen Mangan and Claire Pooley. Not bad, eh? On Radio 2, that's Lifetime's Oh Wonder. And now it's Happy New Year and welcome back to Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith. Happy New Year to you! Happy New Year! Should we have a look at some factoids?
Let's do that.
Okay, go ahead.
The most popular place to read around the house is... Take a guess.
In the toilet.
But no, it's not, interestingly enough. It is in bed. 65% of people read in bed. In the bath, 25%. And on the loo, 10%. But don't drop your book.
No, absolutely. Here's Tim Smith.
Do you want some anniversaries that will occur during 2018?
Yes, I do.
It is the 200th anniversary of Mary Shelley's book Frankenstein being published. It's also the 200th anniversary of the invention of the modern fire extinguisher. And it's the 250th anniversary of the world's first ever circus.
Thank you very much, Tim. You could be an Instalebrity. Check your follower account. Anything upwards of the 4-figure range indicates you're an Instagram celebrity, otherwise known as an Instalebrity.
2018
Factoids.
Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, dreaming about the world as one, and I believe it could be someday it's going to come. 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides the peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Now I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, peace train sounding louder, ride on the peace train. Ooh, come on, the peace train. It's peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. Get your bags together. Go bring your good friends too. 'Cause it's getting nearer. It soon will be with you. Come and join the living. It's not so far from you. And it's getting nearer. Soon it will all be true. Oh, peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. Peace train. Now I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is. Why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in bliss? 'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. Oh, peace train sounding louder. Ride on the peace train. Come on, the peace train. It's peace train, holy roller. Everyone jump on the peace train. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on, peace train. Hey, yes, it's the peace train.
Here's what's occurring. Some children have returned to school and some workers have returned to work and many haven't after the festive break. A lot have got till next Monday off. That's not bad, is it, though? The RSPB Big Schools Bird Watchers started encouraging school kids to report numbers of each species of bird that they see. The Palm Springs International Movie Festival is on. In tonight's Premier League matches, Southampton play Crystal Palace, Swansea play Tottenham, West Ham play West Brom, and Manchester City play Watford. Happy New Year. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon. The Russian State Ballet and Orchestra of Siberia begin their UK tour in Manchester. And Celebrity Big Brother starts tonight with its first ever all-female lineup to mark the 100th anniversary of women getting the vote. That's all good. Cuba Gooding Jr., happy birthday.
And what's brilliant about television now is it's given this platform for real filmmakers and storytellers that doesn't restrict them to 2.5 hours, 3 hours. And it's interesting now that you have this binge-watching thing where you can watch a complete season like it's a film. It's great.
What have you watched recently, then?
Netflix has introduced me to a BBC show called Peaky Blinders.
Peaky
Brilliant.
Blinders.
So brilliant.
They've done a thing in the press earlier on today, top 5, or in fact it's top 10, but I'll do top 5 for you. These are the top 5 favourite celebrity voices. And see if you can guess who I'm doing, okay? You ready, both of you?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I want my daughter.
Oh, that's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, thank you very much. Working with a great producer.
That's Tom Jones.
Thank you very much. Tom Hardy, can you do Tom Hardy?
I can't do Tom Hardy.
I can't do Tom Hardy.
It needs to be very butch to be Tom Hardy.
Okay, see me in my ready room. Make it so.
Oh, that's the guy from Star Trek. That's Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, and it was 1935.
Well, that's your favourite, isn't it? You know that.
Go on.
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know.
Is that because your voice isn't very good, or is it because I'm being dim?
I'm a very famous movie star. Sometimes I play God. Oh, come on.
Come on.
Morgan Freeman.
It's correct.
Either that or it's Old Man Steptoe.
They don't need any of these people if they got you.
Old Man Steptoe.
Who's the guy who played the flunky in The Queen that you love, who's in Endeavour? I can't remember his name. He's got a fantastic voice.
Oh, he's got a great voice,
Yes.
yeah. What's your favourite celeb voice, then?
Oh, it used to be Tommy Vance, the late Tommy Vance. I love Tommy's voice. I'm not sure, actually. You like David Attenborough.
Yeah, it's soothing.
Yeah.
Calm.
What else going on? More than a quarter of dog owners say they've caught their pets sleepwalking, says a survey by dog food firm Wag. Okay, I'm sure that's true.
We took a sausage dog out for a walk over Christmas wearing a Barber jacket. It's not a thing for a man to do. It's not a grown man shouldn't be doing that.
What, the dog was wearing the jacket or you were?
Hopefully both.
The dog was.
I was going to say it was unclear.
It was
a waistcoat as well.
It was a Christmas present. He's got a Christmas waistcoat.
What shoes was he wearing? We got Barry Humphries in today, talking about the second series of his Radio 2 show, Barry's Forgotten Musical Masterpiece. Stephen Mangan talking about his latest stage role in The Birthday Party. And Claire Pooley, she's got this great book out called The Sober Diaries, and we'll tell you all about that later as well. On The Big Show 2018.
Now if you feel that you can't go on because all of your hope is gone and your life is filled with much confusion until happiness is just an illusion and your world around is crumbling down. Darling, come on, girl, reach on out for me. Reach out for me.
guest-wise on the big show tomorrow, Jim Sturgis and Agnes Dean. They're starring in the new BBC One drama Hard Sun. Stuart Lee also, one of my favourite stand-ups. He's got a new stand-up tour, Content Provider. And Mark Frith, editorial editor of the Radio Times, looking ahead at the TV highlights we can expect in this year of 2018. Thursday, Rosamund Pike, movie star. Latest movie is Hostiles. Griff's coming in on Thursday. Griff Rhys-Jones' new live show, Where Was I? And Ray Fearon, he's starring in Guys and Dolls up in Manchester. And on Friday, Lorraine Kelly, brand new Saturday night entertainment show, Wedding Day Winners. Here's Bobby Pryor.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, Glasgow, the M80 on the northbound side. Accident between 1 and 2. So just past the M8 at Provan, we've got an accident that's closed one lane. Now, the A168 between Thirsk and Northallerton is still closed at Thornton-le Street. There's this accident between Crindle-Carr Lane and North Kilvington. So that's still shut both ways. M18 northbound is closed. Accident and a fuel spillage between 6 and 7 at Thorn to the M62. Thank you. So many calls. I know many of you are stuck in that. I'm waiting to see what they're going to do if they're letting trapped traffic pass the scene. That update still hadn't come through when I came in here, so thank you for your calls, everyone. I know some of you have been stuck there for about 40 minutes at least. M65 westbound between 5 and 4 towards Darwin and Blackburn South, there's an accident. Now we've got all lanes open now, but it's still heavy. M60 Greater Manchester clockwise 16 to 17, it is heavy because a junction 17 going off on the exit Slit Road to Prestwich got a broken down coach. M6 southbound is heavy through 19 for Knutsford into the roadworks. There was a breakdown earlier which is now cleared. A40 westbound, so West London at Northolt, we've got an accident at Long Drive between there and the Target roundabout, so big queues if you're heading out of London at the moment. And the M20 westbound, accident between 10 and 9 towards Ashford and Faversham, one end is shut there. Detley Hill at the moment, the A249 is really heavy if you're heading up the hill on towards the M2, so from the M20 towards the M2 at the Stockby roundabout, taking about 24 minutes to get through, they're saying. Very specific. 84 at Taplow blocked with this lorry stuck between Station Road and Hitcham Road, so it's blocked both ways. M5 queues are longer. Northbound, the queue starts before junction 27 for Tiverton all the way up to Bristol, taking at least an extra hour and 45 minutes if you're stuck in those northbound congestion. It's just the congestion from the holidays. And finally, the A30 at Honiton, westbound A30 blocked completely. Accident between the A35, the Monkton Road and the Exeter Road. Back with more, 40 minutes.
Hey, Bobster, can you wish my dad happy birthday for yesterday? I feel sorry for him having his birthday on New Year's Day, as everyone is too tired to look after him. We're taking him away on a mystery weekend this week. That's from Mia. That's great.
Scar. I guess you got everything now. Every space in your head is filled up with the things
2018.
Now, there are some pretty cool things to look forward to this year of 2018. For example, there's a full lunar eclipse on January 31st. That was a big moon last night, by the way, wasn't it? Wasn't that a big moon?
Some great pictures in the press.
Yeah, that's going to be beautiful. Also, on January 31st, the Winter Olympics, I believe, start February 9th. The next royal wedding, of course, between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will happen on May 19th. Celebrity Big Brother starts today, launches later. This year's show is a little bit different to normal. All the contestants will be women, to start with anyway, and Channel 5 says it wanted to mark the 100th anniversary of women over 30 being given the vote. We don't know about the blokes, but 48% of women admit that they've made absolutely no New Year's resolutions. Have you made a New Year's resolution?
No, I haven't. No, I've decided to let myself off the hook because I don't think resolutions work. We've said this before. You set yourself up to fail. The whole long list of things that you're going to stop doing. Oh, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing this. Oh, I'm going to go to the gym every day. Oh,
it's all over by the 4th.
Well, certainly by mid-January, the game's up, and then you beat yourself up and have a whole packet of biscuits. So what's the point? What I have done is I've set kind of outcomes that I'd like or goals that I'd like to achieve, but things that might be achievable for me, something that I'd like to happen. So I'm thinking of the positives rather than thinking of all the negative things.
Yeah, I've decided to stop deluding myself about stuff. I know that's going to be difficult. No, but no, listen, if somebody says, how do you feel? You say, oh, I've got a really bad cold, possibly flu. I'm not going to be saying anymore, I'm okay, don't worry about it. I'm not going to delude myself.
It's going to last 2 days, isn't it? I tell you what, by Thursday at the earliest, you'll be deluding yourself again.
Well, you know how it is with, especially if family say to you, are you all right? And you go, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. But I'm going to say, no, I'm dreadful.
No, I mean, I'm with you. You do have to try. I mean, Jen, it's no point in saying I'm not going to make a New Year's resolution because you won't keep to it. You do have to try, even if you give up after a few days.
I think you call it something different. You call it a goal that you want or an outcome that you want. You look for the positive thing rather than the negative, because resolutions are nearly always about what you're going to give up.
Yeah. You probably heard earlier on Jeremy talking about this new report that's out about choc bars for snacks, like encouraging kids to eat rice cake, sugar-free jelly, fromage frais under new guidelines. And as you probably heard earlier, chocolates are full of sugar, which is high calorie and has no nutritional benefit. Makers pump it in to excite kids and make food taste better. Well, I think that's true of not just chocolate, but many foods, breads and all kinds of stuff. It's the sugar, isn't it? Really?
It is the sugar, yeah, and it is addictive, of course. And this does come right after Christmas when, let's face it, not only kids, but most of us will have overindulged in something that probably isn't very good for us.
Yeah, absolutely. A few things happening this month. Tomorrow, the 3rd New York Film Critics Circle Awards, American Film Institute Awards on Friday, the European Elvis Championships also on Friday, The Voice UK starts on Saturday, and on the 7th, the 75th Golden Globe Awards. Dancing on Ice starts on Sunday, and Sport Relief 2018 launches on Thursday the 11th. And on Friday 12th, the BBC Music Sound of 2018 winner will be announced. So we'll be all over that and other stuff happening this month of January 2018. Hard to believe, eh? Later on, Barry Humphries, Stephen Mangan and Claire Pooley. In the anniversaries, Janie, here we go. On this day, 1882, John D. Rockefeller has become the most powerful American. And why was he the most powerful American?
I'm trying to remember what the business was. Was it oil and something like that? He was definitely extremely rich, and he has the most fabulous centre, I must say. It does have an excellent view.
Oh, the Rockefeller Centre.
Isn't it great? I prefer it, actually, to the Empire State Building as a view. Yeah. You know, and also that amazing ice rink. I'd love to be there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he was indeed an oil magnate. You're absolutely right. And what was the song? Are there any songs that you can remember that mention
Rockefeller?
Yes, Rockefeller.
Extra Nabby and Fire him, I believe.
Cinderella, Rockefeller.
You don't realise there's going to be so many millions of people going, what are they talking about?
I know. David Bailey. Who's David Bailey?
David Bailey? Who do you think you are? David Bailey.
Is that a reference to an old advert?
An old commercial, yes. He's a very famous photographer, of course.
Yeah. Isaac Asimov.
Isaac Asimov was an author, used to write about things to do with the stars, didn't he?
Well, he was a scientist first and then an author, yes. Russian-born this day 1920. And this day, a particular person, 1900, said, and I'll do the voice, and you'll be able to guess it, both of you. Mm-hmm. We are not amused.
Oh,
that would be.
I'm going to need more, I'm afraid.
No, you're not.
It's Queen Victoria, of course.
Look, you're on the big show.
I keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Yes, my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
afternoon. Happy New Year. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon 2018. How you doing then? All right, I'll try not to shout. When we come back, after the news, the oldies chosen by Charlotte and Lauren Perks from Chelmsford.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Justine Green. A man from London who was convicted of the manslaughter of 2 previous partners has now admitted murdering a third just over a year ago. Theodore Johnson, who's 64, killed 51-year-old Angela Best by beating her over the head with a claw hammer after she'd started a relationship with someone else. Hours later, he threw himself in front of a train but survived. The trial at the Old Bailey heard he had a history of violence towards women. 13 Patas monkeys have died in a fire at Woburn Safari Park in Bedfordshire. It's not known what caused the fire in their enclosure in the early hours of this morning. Paul Goddard from Bedfordshire Fire and Rescue explained what firefighters saw when they arrived at the scene.
The outbuilding that contained the Patas monkeys was engulfed in fire and the roof of the building had collapsed into the main structure of the building. At this moment in time, due to the fire investigation that will go on, it would be unwise for me to say any of my interpretation of what I think might have happened.
Protests have been held outside dozens of railway stations against the largest increase in fares in 5 years. Ticket prices went up by an average of 3.4% this morning. Train operators say higher fares will increase investment and lead to better services. But the General Secretary of the ASLEF Rail Union, Mick Whelan, says the increase is frightening and will leave some people unable to afford fares.
We've seen, a 17% drop in season ticket sales. We're now forcing people out of the railway. We get less turn up and go travel because unless you've booked 3 months in advance from trainline.com, nobody goes on a lovely day to the coast to generate for the local economies or goes to visit Granny anymore. We've actually got a system that works against itself.
Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has blamed his country's foreign enemies for a wave of anti-government protests. State media say 9 people were killed in clashes last night. More than 20 people have died since the unrest broke out on Thursday. An expert on Iran, Afshin Shahi from Bradford University, says high unemployment and economic problems appear to be the main reason for the protest.
People who have been protesting over the last 6 days, they know that they are playing with fire. They are risking their lives. So obviously the situation must be very desperate for a lot of people. The revolutionary guards have not intervened yet. If the revolutionary guards start to intervene, probably it's going to get a lot more violent and a lot more bloody.
The former England footballer Trevor Sinclair has admitted drink driving and racially abusing a police officer. When he was arrested in Lytham in Lancashire in November, Sinclair, who's black, accused police of racism. He's been sentenced to 150 hours of unpaid community work and disqualified from driving for 20 months. He'll also pay £500 compensation to the police officer he abused. And that's the BBC News at 3:03 on Extra 4.
Thanks, Justine. Here come the non-stop oldies.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something. I think you're
feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide, I can hide, I can hide. Yeah, you got that something I think you understand when I feel that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold.
These are the non-stop oldies chosen by Charlotte and Lauren Perks from Chelmsford. That was the Beatles.
Hi, folks. It's Macca here. You know, I want to talk about the One Show. George invented the format. You know, it was great. It came to him, I think it was during a sitar session with Maharishi. It was the Maharishi claiming we're all as one. All he did was add the show. Great times.
Let me tell you about a place somewhere up a New York way where the people are so gay, twisting the night away. Here they have a lot of fun, putting trouble on the run. Man, you find the old and young, twisting the night away. They're twisting, twisting. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting. They're twisting the night away. Here's a man in evening clothes. How he got here, I don't know. But man, you ought to see him go, twisting the night away. He's dancing with the chicken slacks. She's moving up and back. Oh man, there ain't nothing like twisting the night away. They're twisting, twisting. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting. They're twisting the night. Let's twist the one. Lean up. Lean back. Lean up. Lean back. One, two, three. Now fly. Now twist. They're twisting the night away. Here's a fella in blue jeans dancing with the older queen who's dolled up in her diamond rings and twisting the night away. Man, you ought to see her go, twisting to the rock and roll. Here you find the young and old, twisting the night away. They're twisting, twisting, man. Everybody's feeling great. They're twisting, twisting. They're twisting the night. One more time. Lean up. Lean back. Lean up. Lean back. One, two, three. Now fly.
Oldies at BBC Radio 2. These oldies chosen by Charlotte and Lauren Perks from Chelmsford in Essex. Hello, Charlotte and Lauren Perks. Happy New Year. We're writing to you with a very special request for the non-stop oldies because we'd like you to play them for our dad, Nigel, who turned 60 recently. Dad's a regular listener to Radio 2 and loves various types of music and musicians. He's married to our mum, Karen, and has 2 daughters, us, Charlotte and Lauren, plus son-in-law, Tom. We all live in Chelmsford in Essex, but Dad is a Braintree boy at heart and still follows Braintree Town FC. However, the main football team in his heart is Man U, who he's followed and adored since childhood. If you're able to play these tracks, we'd be extremely grateful. He loves the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and The Who, especially loves a bit of soul and, dare we say it, disco too. Thank you, Steve. All the best. Got yourself the first badge of the year.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. Plays by intuition, the digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, there has to be a twist. A pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does? I don't know. What makes him so good? Ain't got no distractions, can't hear no buzzers and bells. Don't see no lights flashing, plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was the body table king, and I just handed my pinball crown to him. Even on my favorite table, he can't beat my best. His disciples needed him, and he just does the rest. He's not crazy, flimmer fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Back to back, it's hit after hit, the non-stop oldies every day.
I met her in the club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. L-O-L-A Lola. La-la-la-la-la-la.
Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh, my Lola, la 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 Lola. Well, I'm not
to be that way for my Lola. La 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 la. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world except my Lola. La 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 la. Well, I left home just a week before, and I'd never ever kissed a woman before. But Lola smiled and took me by the hand and said, "Little boy, gonna make you a man." Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am when I'm glad I'm a man. So it's Lola, 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 Lola,
Jamie Cullum's on the air at 7 o'clock tonight. Jamie looks forward to the releases, anniversaries and live music he'll be celebrating in 2018 this year. And he talks to saxophonist and singer Laura Misch. Animatronics sits in for Joe Wiley at 8. Barry Humphries, Barry's musical masterpieces. That's at 10, and we'll talk to Barry later. And the organist entertains with Nigel Ogden at his organ at 11. And these are the non-stop oldies.
She calls out to the man on the street. Sir, can you help me? It's cold and I'm nowhere to sleep. Is there somewhere you can tell me? He walks on, doesn't look back. He pretends he can't hear her. Starts to whistle as he crosses the street. Seems embarrassed to be there. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Think about it. She calls out to the man on the street. He can see she's been crying. She's got blisters on the soles of her feet. She can't walk, but she's trying. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, it's just another day for you and me in paradise. Just
chosen by Charlotte and Lauren Perks from Chelmsford in Essex for their dad, Nigel. And that's Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise. And because we're Radio 2, we're going to play you Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin in full.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came for. And she's buying a stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. In a tree by the brook, there's a songbird who sings. Sometimes all of our thoughts are misgiven. There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my spirit is crying for leaving. In my thoughts I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Soon, if we all call the tune, then the piper will lead us to reason, and a new day will dawn for those who stand long, and the forests will echo with laughter.
Sing Songs with Simon Mayo on his programme After 5 later on. That's Stairway to Heaven in full. Led Zeppelin on the non-stop oldies.
She's buying a stairway to heaven.
It just doesn't get any better.
Steve Wright in the Afternoon, 2018.
Strong winds up to 80 miles per hour are hitting the UK as Storm Eleanor heads for the nation's shores. The Met Office has issued yellow warnings for England, Wales, Northern Ireland and southern Scotland from 1800 GMT today. Gaming addiction is to be listed as a mental health condition for the first time by the World Health Organization. It's the 11th International Classification of Diseases, the ICD, will include the condition gaming disorder. And average rail ticket prices have risen by 3.4% across the UK, and the biggest increase to fares since 2013. Many commuters have seen their season tickets go up by more than £100, while campaigners and unions warned many people they were being priced off of UK railways. And now here's Bobby Pryor.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, the A70, the Lanark Road West. This is outside Edinburgh at Ballina. We've got it still closed both ways. There was an accident earlier and damage to power cables. So at the moment, the route is still closed while they try and deal with that. Closed both ways. A168 is open between Thirsk and North Allerton. M18 northbound remains closed completely between 6 and 7. That accident between Thorn and Langham is still being recovered. They've actually put in a signed diversion for you now. M62 eastbound, the exit slip at 25 for Brick House is closed, and the M60 clockwise, that broken down coach at 17 on the exit slip road is still there, so still got heavy traffic. You can still get off at 17 though. M6 southbound is busy through 19 to 18 into the roadworks. There was a breakdown and an accident earlier, that didn't help either. West London, the A40 on the westbound route out of London at Northolt, we've still got one lane shut with an accident between Long Drive and the A312 the Target roundabout, so still big queues through there. Kent M20 westbound all open now 10 to 9. There was a lane closed because of an accident, that's now clear. A4 at Taplow has reopened. A lorry broke down and then got stuck, so that's all now clear. And the M5, the big queue northbound is 26 at Wellington to 20 at Clevedon. Big queues with holiday traffic that are through there. And finally, Honiton bypass on the westbound side, A30 blocked with an accident between the A35 Moncton Road and the A35 Exeter Road. Back with more, 25 minutes.
Thank you, the Bobster. Me and my best pals were down at the Newbury races. Don't go to the races very often, but we did, as a nice day out, where we met so many nice people down there. So I've got to do a shout out to Adi Davis, Sue Langham, David Toomey, Steve Cole, Lou Cole, Paul Martin and Helen Martin. That's the race goers. I didn't win. Special shout out to Helen, because it was her birthday at the time. I think it was her birthday. In fact, it might be her birthday today, Tuesday, I think. Anyway, they're friends of the big show. Thank you very much. And thank you to everybody down at Newbury Races for being so kind. Shout out to Jack, busy doing the parcels this afternoon due to the rush of the January sales. Steve and team, we got married on Saturday in Cornwall and are on our way to Manchester Airport to fly to Iceland for our honeymoon. Can we have a shout out to keep us going on the long journey? Yes, you can. Congratulations. Good show. Keep up the good work from Chris and Claire on the M5. And this says, my husband has been doing the plumbing. This is from, I think it's Janet, and it's taken 2 years so far. 2 years to do plumbing? You might have waited for the plumber. No heating yet, but he's... No, he's been hard at it for the last few days. But he's been sitting looking at his laptop today and drinking copious quantities of tea. I need to go out in the rain and buy more milk. Can you shout out to Mark Morris and tell him to hurry up, for goodness sake?
Rise each time I lock on your eyes, but then it's no surprise you pass on by me until my very last day. Bow down and give it all away. I'm calling out for you to come and find me. People will talk, people will talk. It doesn't matter much. give it all away. I'm calling out for you to come and find me. People will talk, people will talk. It doesn't matter much to me. People will talk, people will talk. You really mean the world to me. People will talk, let all the people talk. You mean everything to me. You really mean the world to me. It doesn't matter much to me.
22 to 4 now. People will talk. Shed 7. And now me, Janie Lee Grace and Tim Smith are back for Factoids. What you got, Janie?
You know that DIY? I don't know how much you do of it these days.
Hardly any.
Yes, well, that's quite right then, because in the South, we are the most reluctant DIYers. Only 36% of us enjoy doing DIY. In the East Midlands, they do quite a lot. 65% enjoy it.
Well, I don't like a lot of DIY, but I do like DIY shops. That's interesting, isn't it?
You know what? I found a shop recently. You don't see them very often, but in a high street, I went to visit a friend. There's one of those shops that literally they're short of nothing they've got. It is a complete, like a muddly drawer, amplified 55 times.
They've got everything. Raw plugs.
Unbelievable. Everything you could ever want. And a guy in a brown coat who knows everything.
Oh, that's the guy you want. That's the guy you want. He's called Reg.
I want one in my high street.
Do you like the raw plugs that expand once they're in, or those that stay rigid?
I always use, if I'm putting up a shelf, you know that, super glue and brackets.
Yes. January is National Blood Donor Month. It's also National Braille Literacy Month. It's National Soup Month and National Staying Healthy Month.
The Anglo-Saxons called January Wolfmanath. As it was the month, hungry wolves came scavenging at people's doors.
2018! Factoids. New drama from the creator of Luther.
How far would you go to protect the things that you love? Your friends, your family.
Where's Simone? Where's Hayley?
They're safe. Your job.
PCI Hex, Elena's joining us as your new DI.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
If you do what they want, we're dead.
You know who we are.
Is it true?
Yes. Well, how long does it say we got?
5 years. Everything that matters. 5 years and it's gone.
The engine's flooding.
Keep trying!
Help me.
I mean, all you want to do is protect the people that you love, knowing that no one can. Ever.
Hard Sun begins this Saturday night at 9:35 on BBC One.
Hi, it's Steve Wright in the afternoon on the BBC.
Now, we got somebody here called Claire Pooley, and a huge round of applause. Claire.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Happy New Year. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Happy New Year to you.
And how was your Christmas?
It was really good. In fact, it was great fun.
I mention it really because I'm presuming that you stayed drink-free and sober over Christmas. And let me just tell people about you. Claire, also known as Sober Mummy, is the author of the hugely popular blog Mummy Was a Secret Drinker. And now she's released her first book. It's called The Sober Diaries, How One Mum Stopped Drinking and Started Living. And it's her personal and sometimes comical story of her first year without alcohol. When did you realise then, Claire, you had an alcohol problem?
Well, I quit drinking about 3 years ago, and I was just a regular mum with 3 kids, and I drank the way that a lot of mums drink, and that I get to the end of the day and I crack open a bottle of wine and pour myself a large glass, and that was my way of relaxing and feeling adult, and I thought that was perfectly normal because everybody else was doing it too. And
did you just have the one glass?
Well, it started off with just the one glass,
Right.
but it got more and more and more. So by the time I quit, I was drinking a bottle of wine a day, possibly 2 at weekends. Worked out it was about 10 bottles a week. And generally, it was just having quite a major impact on my life.
I think it's fascinating. I think lots and lots of women will completely resonate with this, particularly as you say, that kind of wine.
And men.
And men, definitely. But Tim and I were saying before you came in that it used to be that the man would go off to the pub or whatever, but now it's often the woman cracking open the bottle. We used to wait till the sun had gone over the yard arm, didn't we? It was 6 o'clock. But now it's when the kids get back from school.
Yes.
So how have we managed, do you think, as a culture, to make it so completely acceptable to be drinking that amount?
I think a lot of it is all the jokes, which normalises drinking. It used to be that we would drink just just as a social lubrication.
patience.
What started to happen, I think, is that women particularly are using alcohol as a way of self-medication. But what I started realising was that it was having a huge sort of impact on my mental and my physical health. So I was 2 stone overweight.
Right.
I couldn't sleep, so I'd wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, sort of tossing and turning. I felt anxious quite a lot of the time, and I thought wine was helping with the anxiety, and actually it was just making it worse. And as I said, all those jokes about wine o'clock and everything, I felt that I was very much doing what everyone else was doing. Just makes you feel like that's perfectly normal, when really it shouldn't be.
I might ask you a question you might not have been asked. What is it you liked about drinking? Is it the taste?
Well, I'm not sure that anyone starts off liking the taste. I mean, I think if you remember back to when you first started drinking, it would taste awful.
Yeah,
You just get used to it. What it did for me is it just helped me relax. It helped me slide from one part of the day into the next, have a glass of wine and relax a bit. So for many years, I loved it, but it just got to the point where I couldn't control it anymore. And I realised that my best friend had actually morphed into my worst enemy when I wasn't looking.
Right. Did you start the blog before you stopped drinking, or did you stop drinking then start the blog?
I started the blog the day I stopped drinking because I was too embarrassed and ashamed of the fact that I couldn't control the amount I was drinking to tell anybody. And I was getting less so, but there is still quite a lot of shame and stigma around the whole issue of alcohol addiction. Because I couldn't tell anybody about it, I thought I would just start writing about it. For me, it was just therapy, really.
Under your own name or not under?
No, oh goodness no. I was really scared about sort of people finding out, so I created this pseudonym. So I called myself Sober Mummy, or SM, which I thought sounded a bit racy.
Yeah, it does.
And you were anonymous for a long time, weren't you, doing
Yeah,
this?
I was anonymous for 3 years nearly, which is why it's so odd being here talking to you guys in my own name. I spent ages trying to make sure nobody found out who I was. I actually got rumbled by one of the school mums once who just...
Did you? Oh, no. Secrets out of the
Yeah,
bag.
exactly. So Mummy was a secret drinker, was very anonymous, and Sober Mummy was my pseudonym.
Let's take a break, find out what happened next. We're with Claire Pooley, and the book is called The Sober Diaries. We'll be right back on The Big Show. Don't go away.
Sundown all around, walking through the summer sand. Waves crash, baby, don't look back. I won't walk away again. Oh, baby, anywhere you go, we are bound together. I begin, baby, where you end. Some things are forever. Circle in the sand, round and round. Never-ending love is what we found. And you complete the heart of me. Our love is all we need. Circle in the sand. Circle in the sand. Cold wind, tide moves in, shivers in the salty air. Day breaks, my heart aches. I will wait for you right here. Oh, baby, when you look for me, can you see forever? I begin, baby, where you end. We belong together. Circle in the sand, round and round, rising up the Circle in the sand, round and round. Never-ending love is what we found. And you could breathe the heart of me. Our love is all we need. Circle in the sand.
We're back here with Claire Pooley, and Claire Pooley, also known as Sober Mummy, is the author of this hugely popular blog, Mummy Was a Secret Drinker, and now she's released her first book, The Sober Diaries. You went on this kind of journey, if you like. I hate that expression. What'd you make me say that for?
Sorry.
Well, you know, don't let me say stuff like that.
Stop it then.
But that is kind of the only word you can use to describe it. My question is, how difficult was this journey then, and how did it impact your life, your personal life as well?
The odd thing is, the most difficult thing for me was other people. Bizarrely, when you give up smoking, you go to a party and you say, I've quit smoking, and everyone goes, oh, yay, well done, you're so clever, you've got such great willpower. You tell people you've given up drinking, and they look at you as if you're slightly crazy.
How boring are you?
Well, they either think that you were a terrible lush who neglected their children, or they think you're going to be really boring, or they assume you're going to judge them, none of which are true. I mean, I'm the last person to judge anybody, frankly, with my history. So the most difficult thing was dealing with other people's reactions.
Let's just go back to Christmas, as I mentioned earlier. You must have been around people who were drinking all the time. Are you ever tempted?
Not now, no, not at all. I mean, it's now my life is so much better in so many ways that I can't imagine why I would ever go back to the way it was.
What do you have instead?
Well, you know, when I first gave up, it was almost impossible to find anything for a non-drinker that wasn't created for children or grannies. So it was either orange juice or elderflower. Whereas now there are huge ranges of alcohol-free beers, there's alcohol-free spirits, there's much, much more option than there was.
I have an interesting question, which I think a lot of people will be thinking, dry January and all of that. And there's that thing of, OK, so you give up for a bit. So I'm interested in whether, when you started, did you intend just to stop for a while, just to kind of get yourself back in shape and then carry on drinking?
To be honest, I think it depends what sort of person you are. And I'm very much an all or nothing person. And moderation just isn't my thing. And I did try for years and years to drink moderately. And I tried setting myself rules. And I did the thing about I will only drink at weekends. I'll only drink 2 days a week and all that sort of stuff. And I could never stick to it. And I'm the same with everything in my life. I can't moderate crisps either, you know.
That's not quite so bad, is it? Let me just ask you about the book. What's the format of the book?
It's my diary, effectively. So it's based on what I wrote at the time. So it's a year of my life, the year where I quit drinking and what happened next. Bit of a spoiler alert, but 8 months into the book, I got breast cancer. Yeah. So it also covers that. But I hope it's written in a light-hearted way.
Are you sober and recovered now?
I am, yes. So I'm alcohol-free and cancer-free.
This is all good news, yes!
You must feel so proud of how many people you've managed to help, because through the blog, and I know there's one bit in the book where you say you're feeling hugely frazzled, you poured a glass of wine, you looked at it and then thought, actually, I can't let down all those people.
No, exactly. It was because of all my readers, really, that kept me going. I wrote the book because of my blog readers, because after a year of writing the blog, I had so many messages from people saying, you've really helped me and my life has completely changed since I found the blog and you should turn this into a book. So having hidden behind this pseudonym for years, I thought, and the thing about having cancer is it does make you think, sod it.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how long life is, and you might as well just make some waves. I'm sort of hoping I can start a bit of a revolution, really.
I'm sure you will. And on a lighter note, was this interview as good as the interview you did this morning on Woman's Hour? Was it as good?
Oh, better.
That would be the correct answer.
That is the correct answer. Claire Pooley, everybody, The Sober Diaries. Check it out. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
can't tell. It's a special groove on my inside of you. Anytime you feel danger or fear, then instantly I will appear. 'Cause it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. I can sense your needs like rain onto the sea. I can make a rhyme of confusion in your mind. And when it comes down to some good old fashioned love, that's what I got. It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, do it naturally. Yes, I do. I'm every woman. It's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Everyone from A to Z. Cause I'm the one. Just ask me. When it shall be done. To compare.
You can email us at steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Hello, Steve and team. Happy New Year to you and the gang. Can you give a shout out to everyone who went to the Paddocks Children's Home in Ashford in Kent and wish every one of them Happy New Year from Paul Weston. Steve, I've got to say congrats to my daughter Sally Catherall on her way to Heathrow to start the cabin crew training. Oh, great. So proud. Thank you. That's from Kate. Can you give a shout out to Sue Torrey and Michelle, female painters and decorators working very hard, enjoying the show. Thank you, Steve and team, and Happy New Year to you. No bad weather here, righty. 26 degrees in Lanzarote. Happy New Year to you and all the team. Best wishes from Phil and Angie. That's good to know. Now we're back with Bobby.
Thanks, Steve. First of all, the latest on the M62 eastbound at 25 for Brigg House. The exit slip road is still closed following an incident. The M6 southbound still heavy at 19 through the roadworks. And the M5. Now, if you're northbound through Birmingham, really heavy traffic because the roadworks. I mean, it's always slow because that reduced speed limit is down to 30 miles an hour up towards the M6. But the queue looks to start from junction 3. Also, we've got the M11 on the southbound side between 9 and 8 at the moment. Traffic is at a hold down towards the Saffron Walden Airport turn-off, not Saffron Walden, the Stansted Airport turn-off and Saffron Walden. So at the moment it's at a standstill. I'm waiting for official news that it's closed. That hasn't happened yet, but there has been an accident on the southbound side between 9 and 8 of the M11. Now the M5Q northbound is worse. If you're heading up from junction 25 Taunton all the way up to Bristol, you've got stop-start traffic. And then finally to the A30, the Honiton bypass westbound still blocked between the A35 turns, the Monkton Road and the Exeter Road. Back with more in half an hour, Steve.
Thank you.
Can't find a way.
feel like dancing? No, gee. Scissor Sisters. In the showbiz cuts coming up, Harry Hill and Woody Harrelson. There's social media and factoids. Guest Stephen Mangan and Barry Humphries. And the big 2018 team, Justine, Bobby, Tim, Janie, Sports Guy, and many more. It's the big show. This is BBC Radio 2, online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Justine Green. The managing director of Woburn Safari Park in Bedfordshire says his staff are heartbroken at the death of 13 monkeys in a fire. An investigation is underway into how the shelter they spend the cold weather in caught fire. Chichi Ozundu reports.
The blaze was spotted by security staff around 2:30 this morning. The roof of the enclosure collapsed during the fire. Both staff and fire crews say they battled to save the patas monkeys, which are housed overnight during the winter. All other animals in the jungle drive-through enclosure are being monitored, but so far haven't shown any signs they've been affected. Fire chiefs say they do not think the blaze was started maliciously and are conducting an investigation to find out the exact cause.
A man from London who was convicted of the manslaughter of 2 previous partners has now admitted in court to murdering a third. Theodore Johnson, who's 64, killed 51-year-old Angela Best in December 2016 after finding out she'd started a relationship with someone else. The trial at the Old Bailey heard he had a history of violence towards women. The annual rise in rail ticket prices has led to protests outside dozens of train stations across the UK. This morning's fare increase was the largest in 5 years, up by an average of 3.4%. Train operators say higher fares will increase investment and lead to better services. David Sidebottom is Passenger Director of Transport Focus, a watchdog for road and rail travellers. He says upgrades do need to be paid for.
More and more people turn to the railway, and this investment is desperately needed to improve it. But in doing that, someone's got to pay for it, and it's got to be built around people making daily journeys, which is painful for commuters.
Iran's supreme leader has said enemies of his country are deliberately stirring unrest. In his first comments on days of anti-government protests, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei accused foreign governments of providing cash and arms for the demonstrators. 9 more people were killed in another night of protests. Parents are being urged to give their children a maximum of just 2 low-sugar snacks a day. Public Health England says treats should be no more than 100 calories each. Tony Gibbons is from the Friend Food Club, which runs nutrition-focused workshops in the southwest to encourage better eating habits. He says people need to be healthier, but there are better ways to help.
It's absolutely important. The evidence is out there, isn't it? Is it 60% of our primary school kids are now obese? But the way to do it isn't by the government telling them what they should and what they shouldn't eat. The big problem is that the people who really need to know don't take any notice of this at all.
Research by 2 separate aviation consultancies has found that 2017 was the safest year on record for travelling on commercial airlines. They discovered that no passenger jets crashed anywhere in the world, even though more flights were made than ever before. The figures don't include cargo planes or propeller aircraft, which were involved in a small number of fatal accidents. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4. Our next at 5.
Thank you, Justine. Over to you, Sports Guy.
Yes, Arsene Wenger's been charged by the FA over comments he made to the referee after Arsenal's 1-1 draw with West Brom on Sunday. He was angry after West Brom were given a last-minute penalty. He's accused of being abusive in the match officials' changing room and questioning the referee's integrity. Mark Hughes' days as Stoke City boss may be numbered as the club are looking at other managerial options, given their poor form which has left them 2 places above the drop zone. The board are yet to meet to formally discuss the matter. 4 Premier League matches tonight, including leaders Manchester City at home to Watford. Tennis, Andy Murray will make a decision this weekend on whether he'll compete at the Australian Open. The former world number 1 was forced to pull out of this week's Brisbane International because of a hip problem. And the new PDC World Darts champion Rob Cross says he's set his sights on becoming the world number 1. The former electrician stunned the 16-time world champion Phil Taylor to win his first world title in London last night.
Thanks, Sports Guy. Happy New Year to you.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Looking back over my years, I guess I shedded some tears. I told myself time and time again, this time I'm gonna win. But another fight, things ain't right, I'm losing again. Takes a fool to lose twice, start all over again. Think I better let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Oh, think I better let it go. What you think about it, girl? Looks like another love TKO. Try to take control of the love took control of me. Cause I lose all thought, sense of time, and have a change of mind. Taking the bumps and the bruises of all the things of a two-time loser. Trying to hold on, faith is gone. It's just another sad song. I think I better let it go. What you say about it? Looks like another love TKO. Oh, yes, I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. Oh, baby. Looks like another love TKO. Try to take control of the love took control of me. Cause you lose all thought, sense of time, and have a change of mind. Taking the bumps and the bruises of all the things of a two-time loser. See, I try to hold on, my faith is gone. It's just another sad song. But I think I better let it go, cause it's like a love TKO. I think I'd better
Love TKO. Teddy Pendergrass, Love TKO. Gonna give my parents a shout out for taking me to Lyme Regis for the new year from their favourite son, Alfie. Okay, done, Alfie. Good show so far. Can you give a shout out to my hubby, Stephen, who's been queuing up at the tip for over 20 minutes and reckons he's stuck? Oh dear, that's Mags in Durham, I think. Steve, just travelling back from a surprise 30th birthday trip to Paris. I wish it wasn't over. I just want to say a massive thank you to my hubby Chris and how much I love and appreciate him. That's from Jennifer, that's Jen. And Steve, Happy New Year. Great show for the first day back at work after the break. Very murky though in Folkestone. So stayed in my office all day. Can you give me a hello? Thanks from Jules. Hello, Jules.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
2018.
I'm saying all the things that I know you'll like. Make a good conversation. I gotta handle you just right. You know what I mean. I took you to an intimate restaurant, then to a suggested movie. There's nothing left to talk about, let's horizontally. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. I've been patient. I've been good. Tried to keep my hands on the table. It's getting hard just holding back. You know what I mean. I'm sure you'll understand my point of view. We know each other mentally. You gotta know that you're bringing out the animal in me. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body talk. Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get into physical. Let me hear your body talk. Your body talk. Let me hear your body
Good afternoon from Radio 2. It is a BBC station. The Island with Bear Grylls will return for a fifth series in our showbiz today in April, where two more groups of people will be abandoned at opposite ends of a remote uninhabited island in the Pacific Ocean. But this year there's a twist. The first group will be wealthy professionals living off an average income of £100,000 a year, while the other group all earn below the UK national average wage. James Norton has become the bookies' favourite to replace Daniel Craig as the next James Bond after the first episode of the BBC's new crime thriller McMafia was shown last night. In the series, James plays the son of an exiled Russian mafia boss who tries to go straight as a London banker, and episode 2 is on tonight at 9 p.m. on BBC One. Okay, good trailer, I thought. On Twitter, hashtag back to work is trending. Fifi tweets, Fifi, how is everyone's energy today? I'm back at work today and I'm loving it. Katie says, trying to focus on work is so hard after the Christmas holiday. Hashtag back to work. And Paul tweets, I really enjoyed my 2-week Christmas break, but glad to be back at work. Over on Facebook, people enjoyed the new comedy drama Grandpa's Great Escape that aired last night on BBC One. It's based on David Walliams' children's book book of the same name. Harry Hill was on with Sean Keaveney on the Six Music Breakfast Show this morning. Harry Hill's Tea Time is back for a second series on Sky One tonight, and Harry reckons it's one of the best.
You know, it's actually my favourite show that I've ever made. I don't know, it's something about it which I really like. It's just sort of silly, and it's not kind of reliant on clips or... It's me teaching celebrities, so-called celebrities. No, we've actually got some good people. We've got Trevor McDonald. Have you seen that one?
I have not seen it. I can't wait. You've got Jessie Wallace.
Yeah, she's
Twiggy.
Good. 60 Special, the Twiggy one. So I'm dressed as Paul McCartney from Sgt. Pepper, you know, in the...
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
In the blue suit.
That's Harry Hill with Shawnee. The film Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri is one of the big Oscar tips for this year. It stars Frances McDormand, Sam Rockwell and Woody Harrelson. And Woody's very impressed with the cast.
Frances, her performance is so good. I can't imagine anyone else delivering that performance. It's just the intensity, the level of the humor, just the strength of her character. And Sam, I think, honestly, a guy who's never does anything but great performances, I think this may be his greatest performance.
Now, the film has been described as a darkly comic drama, but Sam Rockwell's struggling to describe it.
I think that this film probably is more universal for people. It might hit more hearts and minds in a way. It might reach more people because I think the film... There's a lot of things going on in the film that I think appeals to people. You think you know what you're doing, and then it goes another way, but there are rules to this kind of genre, whatever this genre is, you know, comedic drama, Western, Gaelic, Greek, tragedy, you know. It's pretty out there.
You wrote your autograph on the far side of the sky. You were cut at the falling ring, but you never told us why. You painted with fire, only the ashes now remain, the monochrome desire. You left us too young to explain. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the stacks of blue. That little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue. International blue. Here's my gift to you, a soundtrack to the void, the deepest of interludes, the mist that you destroyed, and I saw that color through a clear wide window, and I saw that color, and I knew I had to go. Well, you lead us to an empty room and frame it with the skies of blue. The little boy who saw the truth, he left us with international blue.
International Blue. It's the Manics.
Growing up in the 1970s, I adored Elvis.
Yes.
And because I'm so popular at Radio 2, thanks, Ken. Oh, totally, very welcome. Poor Master. They've given me the best Christmas present ever. A chance to spend some time with Priscilla Presley.
Because I'm stuck on it.
The two of us are going to play some of our favourite Elvis songs, and I'll try not to ask her too many questions that are inappropriate or over-familiar. Although I would like to know why I wasn't invited to their wedding. I mean, I was only 2 at the time, but still, it would have been a lovely first memory.
Rob Brydon meets Priscilla Presley.
Online now at the Radio 2 website.
Well, now, our friend Barry Barry Humphries is a comedian, actor, artist, author, something to do with Australian megastar Dame Edna. I don't know what that's all about. And as of 2016, a presenter right here on Radio 2. Yes, it's Happy New Year to Barry Humphries. Good afternoon, Barry. How are you?
Happy New Year, both of you. Happy New Year.
Here's the thing. Did you have a nice Christmas? And are you having a good New Year period?
Christmas, and I had it on an Australian beach, and it was cooked by Rick Stein.
No, really?
How about that?
So it's all fish?
My new best friend.
Oh, that's good. Now, we're going to talk about this series that you do for Radio 2. The first series of Barry's Forgotten Musical Masterpieces was broadcast, and now Barry is back with a new series that starts tonight at 10 p.m. This time it's a 4-part series full of Barry's favourite rare and forgotten records from the first half of the 20th century, plus stories of his childhood and the often quirky background to the records that he's playing. Anyway, we're going to do a couple of clips here, and then we're back talking to Barry in just a moment.
I've tried to live a life of pure, unadulterated benevolence and charity. Helping others. That's what I've been doing all these years. And in earning a living from laughter, I've been following in the footsteps of other Australians like Dick Bentley, Billy Williams, Florrie Ford, and Frank Highfield. Another performer to make their way from Australia to Europe before me, seeking fame and fortune, was Albert Whelan, who in the song Put Your Worries Through the Mangle offers more historical musical advice for stressed 21st century souls. Well, there wasn't much music there, was there?
Well, there he goes. But, I mean, just for the title alone, I mean, I'll have to wait for the show, Barry. But
you know, how many younger people would know what a mangle was? You know?
Yeah, not very many. I mean, my grandmother used to have one.
Mine too.
And she used to keep it in the scullery.
It's a great title.
I just like my grandmother used to have one. It's not bad either, is it?
Yeah, that's... there's a song right there. Write it down. We'll take it to a publisher. So, I mean, do you have, like, very, very vivid memories, or did you have to do a lot of research?
I have very, very clear memories. In fact, I used to look forward to measles and chickenpox and mumps and whooping cough because it meant I stayed home from school and listened to the radio.
Yeah.
And I heard all those songs, and I put some of them in this series, but most of them are forgotten or completely unknown.
In tonight's first programme, the music is from the Depression era, the early days of the wireless and the Second World War. Next Tuesday evening, Barry celebrates the age of the wireless and the birth of the DJ, and his music includes the recording that BBC sound engineers used for 30 years to test and calibrate broadcast equipment. Guy, you still doing that? No. And in the third show, on Tuesday, 16th of January, Barry remembers his childhood visits to the cinema, growing up in Melbourne, go to matinees with his Auntie Irene at the Rivoli in Camberwell or the Regal in Hartwell. That's fantastic. It doesn't get better than that, does it?
But, you know, this resonates with you because, Steve, you were a record librarian.
I was at one time, yeah, that's true.
And so you know what it feels like to sort through, 78s or with LPs?
Sure. But here's the thing. Where did you find all of these? I mean, are some of these things in your collection, or did you have to rifle through libraries?
Some of them I have in my collection, and some of them I had a great deal of help digging out this stuff. It's just thrilling to do this program. I'm doing a lot of things at the moment, but this is the thing I enjoy most.
Tell me about this cabaret thing you're doing at the Barbican Centre. That's from Wednesday 11th. This is in July through to Sunday 29th of July. Wednesday 11th through to Sunday. What is that?
Thanks for reminding me. Ought to be in England for that, hadn't I?
Yeah, you should really be here, yeah.
It's music by composers, many of them very jazzy, very optimistic, very attractive, very tuneful, that were banned by the Nazis. And so it's a forgotten repertoire. Similar to that we've been talking about.
Yeah. So it's in keeping, isn't it?
And
really?
It's in keeping, and it's dear to my heart. So it'd be a great evening.
Sounds great. Now, let me just ask you very quickly about your friend Dame Edna. I've never been quite sure of the connection, as I mentioned earlier on. Have you seen her? Do you know where she is?
Well, I don't really.
You haven't lost touch or anything?
No. I wish I had. But she was someone I discovered in Melbourne, a housewife who thought she was amusing. And I agreed to be her manager. It was a mistake because she's suing me for embezzlement. And
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not a very comfortable subject for me, but She proved to be quite popular with the Americans.
I liked her. I thought she was.
Oh, did you?
She had her moments.
Oh, yeah, I think she's okay.
No, you've got a moment. I've forgotten you were here in the.
That happens to me all the
I'm
time.
sorry I mentioned it.
No, I want to ask you about your golf because I've got a friend called Laurie Holloway, and he's a great golfer, Laurie. When he hits the ball off the tee and it clips it and it dribbles it off into the rough, he calls it a son-in-law shot.
Does he? Why does
I said, Laurie,
Yeah.
why do you call it a son-in-law shot? He said, not what I'd hoped for.
And we all have a lot of those shots.
I'd not heard that before. That's fantastic. Anyway, I don't think we're going to get any further with Dame Edna. So Barry Humphrey's new four-part...
she's fine.
Will she be appearing? Have you heard?
She might be making a brief appearance.
Right.
At the Barbican.
Okay, okay. Barry Humphrey's new four-part series, Barry's Forgotten Musical Masterpieces, begin tonight at 10 p.m. right here on Radio 2. Wish you a Happy New Year. And
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in as usual and being so
Thank
good
you.
as ever.
I love being on the show.
I know. Well, we love having you on. Barry Humphries, everybody.
Who studied the stars and became one of faith and devotion and wisdom. My lantern lit way that I walk on, an emblem of love, looking from above, telling me there's always light. You can rule the world. You can rule the world. If you let love win, let love rule the world. I'm looking for signs in a playground. A bed of white feathers I sleep on. In every man that I see now, this armor of mine I've got to pass on. An emblem of love, looking from above, telling me there's always light. We can rule the world. We can rule the world. If we let love win, let love rule the We will be bulletproof. We will be bulletproof. Yeah, we will be bulletproof. We will be bulletproof.
That's called Bulletproof Love, and it's new from the Cause. And this is Clean Bandit and Marie, Rockabye.
She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him. She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby. Don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, tears and hurt to carry. They said too young. What are you thinking? They told her to. She chose to use her heart and keep him. Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep all the gold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says. She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Soon we'll talk to Stephen Mangan, talking about his latest stage role in The Birthday Party. It's 4:29, you're on Radio 2. There's Lullaby, I beg your pardon, Rockabye, Clean Bandit and Marie. Doing the ironing in Bentonville, Northwest Arkansas, says this. Just got back from Stone Staffs with my wife Claire after visiting friends and family. That's from Neil. Hi, Neil. And hello, everyone. Hello there. Steve, greetings to you and your team from Bertie and Maureen Ward down here in the Dordogne. And hello to all our friends and past workmates. Thank you. From Bertie.
Are you suspicious of fruit? Is this 5-a-day campaign a conspiracy by greengrocers? Why does it get a bowl all of its own? If you're dissatisfied by Satsumas, I want to hear from you. Call us now on our new Radio 2 fruit line. It's free. Call now on 10,000 Maniacs 5705 #4. Wait 3 seconds. Wait for the beeps. 65124.
Didn't quite catch that. 4:30. And Bobby.
Steve, thank you. A9 now on the Burnham stretch towards Perth. So A9, we've got long delays. There's snow on the Perth Road, especially around Burnham, causing queues back to Ballynluke. So the A9. So this is just coming in between Pitlochry and Dunkeld. Now the route is open, but take care as you go through. The M18 northbound is still closed with this accident between 6 and 7, Thornton towards Langham. The M60 clockwise, we had really heavy queues between 16 and 17, broken down coach at Prestwich. That has now gone. To the A1 in Lincolnshire, southbound at Grantham, there's been an accident. One lane is shut just between the A607, which is the Melton Mowbray turnoff, and the Grantham South turnoff. So you've got queues on the approach. One lane is closed though, but you can get through. The M11 southbound, they were holding all the traffic between 9 and 8 following an accident towards Stansted Airport and Bishop Stortford. That has now been cleared, but you've still got delays back to 9 and a little bit back onto the A11 as well if you're joining the M11. The big queue is really the M6 southbound between 3 and 1. We had a breakdown and an accident earlier towards the Catthorpe interchange, and the big M5 southwest getaway, so northbound queuing from 26 at Wellington all the way up to Bristol, stop-start traffic. And finally A30 Honiton bypass westbound, still blocked between the A35 turns. That's the Moncton Road and the Exeter Road. Thanks for your updates. Back with another one in half an hour.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, you there? Can we take it to the next level, baby? Do you dare? Don't be scared, 'cause if you can say the words, I don't know why I should care. 'Cause here I am, I'm giving all I can, but all you ever do is mess it up. Yeah, I'm right here, I'm trying to make it clear that getting half of you just ain't enough. I'm not gonna wait until you're done pretending you don't need anyone. I'm standing naked, I'm standing naked. I'm not gonna try to decide you're ready to swallow all your if when you give me nothing now. Read my mouth. If you ever want me back, then your walls need breaking down. 'Cause here I am, I'm giving all I can, but all you ever do is mess it up. All you ever do. Yeah, I'm right here, I'm trying to make it clear. Getting half of you just ain't enough. I'm not gonna wait until you're done pretending you don't need anyone. I'm standing naked. I'm standing naked.
James Arthur and Naked. It's 26 to 5. Nikki Chapman's on, sitting in for Vanessa tomorrow morning. That's at 5 a.m. Marky Goodyear sits in for Chris Evans. Ken Bruce then at 9:30. And Jeremy Vine. That's at midday.
I used to score my life. Music was always in my head, as it is now.
Returning to BBC Radio 2.
Everything has a soundtrack.
Nile Rodgers.
Everything around me, I score. Like, I look at you, I look at him, I look at the people around the room, I look at the trees, and everything has music. So just walking down the street, I have a thing going with me. I always have a band playing. I always have an inner DJ.
Nile Rodgers' Good Times.
I grew up with lots of culture, music, television, and film all the time. That was my life.
Wednesday nights from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
Factoids 2018, the largest living bird, Janie Lee Grace, the largest living bird.
Well, would it be the albatross?
No, that's not a bad guess. It's wrong.
Oh, is it an emu?
No, but think of another bird that kind of looks a bit like an emu.
Well,
Tim?
Buries its head in the sand?
Yeah, of course, flamingo.
No. What do you mean, coarse flamingo? Ostrich.
Ostrich. Ostrich, yeah. I was thinking something burying their head in the sand being really pink.
I must say, I thought your response was poor.
Is that right then? Is it ostrich?
Ostrich, yeah. Here's Tim.
Talking of birds, according to recent research, birds really can sleep whilst on the wing. Nobody's quite sure how they do it, and nobody quite understands properly how they avoid bumping into each other.
The Romans named it January, that's this month, after Janus, the god of gateways. Now, Janie Lee Grace.
46% of the world has the blood group O.
These are factoids.
Factoids.
2018.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway, where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Well, I really don't mind the rain, and a smile can hide all the pain, but you're down when you're riding the train that's taking the long way. And I dream of the things I'll do with a subway token and a dollar tucked inside my shoe. There'll be a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, but I'm gonna be where the lights are shining on me, like a rhinestone cowboy,
Stephen Mangan, for roles on TV and film, has varied as a guy from the Green Wing, a postman Pat, and of course Sean in episodes. Yeah, I don't remember.
In the film.
In the film.
Yeah, not in the TV series, before I get beaten up.
Carry on, sorry.
I'll just carry on then. But Stephen is starting 2018 on stage in London in a new production of The Birthday Party. Can I say... Happy New Year to you, sir.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's 2018.
I can't believe it, can you?
No, I mean, where has the time gone?
I really don't know. Did you have a lovely Christmas? Did you have good holidays?
It was terrific. We worked a lot of it because we were rehearsing the play like crazy because these things don't just happen.
I know.
We have to work our boots off trying to remember all the lines.
And that's why you're so good. The Birthday Party is set in a boarding house. This is a classic play. Harold Pinter, of course, which also stars Toby Jones. We spoke to Toby about it, actually, when he was on with us last year. So it's set in a boarding house in a sleepy seaside town in England. It's run by Meg and Petey, who are played by Zoe Wanamaker and Peter White. They have a lodger called Stanley, who's played by Toby Jones. Now, this has been a play that's been around for years and years and years, right?
Yeah, 1958, I think he wrote it. And when it came out, it was so ahead of its time, it shut in 4 days. Because no one had seen anything like it, yeah. Because I think plays up till then have been lots of drawing room comedies, Anyone for Tennis, that kind of thing. And Pinter comes along with his humour and his menace and his famous pauses.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what's going on?
Tell us what happens in the play. I've seen it a couple of times with different people in it. It's odd, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's really unsettling. It's quite mysterious. I still don't really fully deeply understand it. I think that's part of the point he was trying to do, that it's, there's a mystery at the heart of it. It's very funny, it's very entertaining. Yeah, there's this boarding house. Stanley's been living there for about a year, hiding from something. 2 enigmatic and menacing strangers turn up, of which I am one. And it all kicks off and chaos ensues, and they have a birthday party for Stanley, even though he insists his birthday's not for a month. They say it is his birthday, and yeah, it's disturbing.
Your Goldberg, what's his character like?
Pinter was Jewish, and this is his really only overtly Jewish character he ever wrote in any of his plays. It's hard. We don't know where they're from, these two. You don't know why they're here. You don't know why Stanley's so frightened. Something mysterious happens between Act 2 and 3 off stage. You don't really know what it is. There's a lot for the audience to fill in. It's one of those things where you can come away and 10 of you can go and watch it, and all 10 of you will have a different idea of what you've just seen. Harold Pinter, at the time he wrote it, was in Weekly Rep. And he played a lot of detectives. You know those plays where everything's at the end, I put it to you, that you came in through the curtains, and all that stuff. And I think everything was tied up neatly in those plays. And I think this is a reaction against it. And you can see in the films like Quentin Tarantino, all those scenes where the Royale with cheese, they're in the car, all the sort of off-screen stuff where the bad guys are discussing quite mundane things.
Yes.
You can see where someone like Tarantino got it. It all started with Pinter.
It's that juxtaposition of stuff that doesn't actually make sense, isn't it?
Often doesn't seem to make sense, but to the people on stage it does make sense, and that's what we've been working on, trying to find a way through.
Does it though? Does it all make perfect sense to the actors? Because that's quite interesting.
Yeah, you do. We come up with a story for every single moment. But I know when people watch it, they'll be going, what is going on? This is really odd.
Yeah, and as you say, mixing the mundane with the menace.
And getting humour from it as well.
It's very funny. It's very entertaining. He was an actor. He knew how to entertain an audience.
Yeah. Is it easy or difficult to learn?
It's really hard to learn. It's been doing my nut in for the last month. Also, I play a character who doesn't stop talking. He just doesn't. And when you read a play and you look at a character like that, you think, oh, good, I've got loads to say. When you have to learn it, you're like, no, why can't I be the enigmatic one at the back?
How do you do it? Do you sit down quietly on your own? Do you do it in a bath or what?
I do it with a computer. I record everyone else's lines in the scene, leaving an appropriate gap for my line. And I press play and I keep doing it again and again and again.
Do you?
Until I could do it without mucking it up.
Oh, that's genius. I've never heard of that before.
Well, it's dementing for everyone else in my house. Because I'm playing all the characters.
Dad's talking to himself again.
And it's like, why is Dad spending hour after hour in the front room talking to himself?
Yeah, we're going to come back with Stephen in just a moment. Stay there. Stephen Mangan is with us. Don't go away. Yeah. Talking about birthday party here.
Sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May.
I just want to ask you briefly about final series of episodes. When was the last episodes we saw then? It seems
feels like
ages
about
ago.
8 years ago,
It really
doesn't it?
does, yeah.
We filmed this one 2 years ago, and I think that's probably when the last series went out. But for some reason, the BBC, in their infinite wisdom, have waited a while to show it. It was shown in America last summer.
Okay.
And it's the last series, Series 5. I think it's going out after Easter at some point.
Right. Well, it says it'll start on BBC Two in April. It says with Stephen back as Sean, Tamsin Gregg, of course, back as Beverly, and of course Matt LeBlanc, sort of as himself. Well, a kind of nasty version of himself. As with the two previous series, it's already premiered, as you say, on American television. So remind me, they're in Hollywood still, and the nasty kind of head of the studio, he's left.
Yeah, Merck. He's gone.
And you, in this current series, or the newest series, you're doing something else. Have you two split up a bit?
No, we're back.
Oh, you're
We're
back.
back. I'm trying to remember myself now. It's so long ago. We have to work with Tim, who is my ex-partner, and I wrote a script with him. And the network want to make it, and Matt wants to be in it. And they put Tim, Beverly and Sean together in a room, and it's a disaster.
Yeah. Now, what else are you doing? You're going to be doing something called Bliss, I understand. This is a guy with a double life, right?
It's a man with two families that don't know about each other. And anyone who's got one family will know how terrifying that thought is. I mean, what I loved about this idea, because you hear about it quite often, people who have secret families, two wives.
Nobody knew.
That nobody knows about. And you think, does that sound like a great idea, or does that sound totally exhausting?
It's going to be a lot of pressure on the guy, isn't
It's
it?
a lot of... I mean, my character spends most of the time pulling over in lay-bys crying and trying to remember which lies he's told to which wife.
Oh, my goodness.
We've got Heather Graham, who's one of my wives. You'll know her from Boogie Nights and big American actress. And we've got Joe Hartley, who's in This Is England, is my other wife. Didn't do it on purpose, my character. He was just too nice and too cowardly to ever fess up that he'd got this other woman pregnant 16 years ago. And now here we are. He's got a son with one and a daughter with the other. He's a travel writer. He says, I'm off to Bratislava for a week to write a travel piece, and he nips around the corner to the other house and Googles everything and writes his books from Google, and it's just exhausting.
Oh, that's great. And is this set in where? Set in America?
It's set in Bristol.
Oh, in Bristol here?
Yeah. Heather Graham lives in Bristol now.
Does she?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Bristol's very nice.
Yeah.
We shot Dirk Gently there. I absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great city.
Yeah. Dirk Gently's brilliant as well. isn't
Oh, those books were fantastic.
All the stuff you do is brilliant. I mean, the period stuff that you do. I even like your voiceovers.
Well, thank you, Steve.
What one do I like at the moment? It might be washing powder of some kind.
Aren't you
could
doing
well
a
be.
well-known chemist at the moment?
No, dishwasher powder, yeah.
Dishwasher powder.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
good. I've not bought any as a result, though.
What?
I'm so
Don't tell them that.
Yeah.
I'll lose the gig.
No, you won't. You can see Stephen Mangan in the birthday party. It's at the Harold Pinter Theatre in London. Now, that's from next Tuesday, the 9th of January, through until April the 18th. And the final series of episodes starts on BBC Two in April. And you've got a pretty busy year coming up. So, you know, keep
exciting.
doing it, old friend.
Thank you very much.
Very nice to see you. We like you. You're okay, you are. He's okay, isn't he? He's okay. I'm going to buy some of that dishwasher stuff.
Right.
She leads a lonely life. She leads a lonely life. When she woke up late in the morning light, and the day had just begun, she opened up her eyes and thought, oh, what a morning. It's not a day for work, it's a day for catching time. Just lying on the beach and having fun. She's going to get you. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. So if you are inside and the day is right, she's a hunter, you're the fox. The gentle voice that talks to you won't talk forever. It is the night for passion, but the morning means goodbye. Beware of what is flash. future. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. Baby, yeah.
Ace of Base. That she wants. Got 8 minutes to 5 on Radio 2. Here's the lineup tonight. Simon Mayo, another Tunes Day. Simon playing a selection of your favourite long songs. Jamie Cullum at 7. Animatronic sitting in for Joe. That's at 8. Barry Humphries. Barry's musical masterpieces at 10. The organist entertains with Nigel at 11. Then listen to the band.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. 2018.
I'm beside you at the mirror. Hi, do I look familiar? Would you believe that we were happy once? True, like an answered prayer. You were mine and we were red. Now I fight to find what's left of us. I give, I give, I give, you never take. I bend, I bend, I bend, so we won't break. I've been doing cartwheels, anything to save us, anything to make you notice me. I've been running circles, always getting nowhere, putting on a show, but you won't see. I've been doing cartwheels. Bright as a sparkling light, I write our names across your night. It's only me who sees it fade away into shame, that I can keep you on explain, that you don't even want this love enough to make you wanna stay. I give, I give, I give, you never take it. I still believe we'll make it. So I've been doing cartwheels, anything to save us, anything to make you notice me. I've been running circles, always getting nowhere, putting on a show, but you won't see. I've been doing cartwheels. I've been doing cartwheels. Oh, after everything I've done, you still run and disappear. Maybe all I got is hoping I can show you how it feels. So I've been doing cartwheels. I've been doing cartwheels. Oh,
One of my new best country friends.
doing cartwheels. Anything to
All of them. Ward Thomas. Cartwheels. It's 5 to 5. And here is Bobby with the latest. What you got?
Thanks, Steve. Well, we've got some snow causing problems. The 85 at Stirling at Tin Drum. We've got snow at the junction with the A82, which is causing some very slow traffic. You can get through there. Also, the A9 in the snowy conditions. There's an accident on the A9 between Dalwhinnie and Calvine. The A889 junction is just before there, so partially blocked, but again, you can get through. M18 northbound still closed with a spillage in an accident between 6 and 7 up towards the M62. The M62 M62 eastbound exit slip at 25 for Brighouse is still closed. You still can't get onto the A644. Also, the M62 eastbound accident between 11 and 12 towards the M60. We got one lane shut. The M6 southbound, they're holding the traffic between 26 and 25. So down from the M58 to Bryn, I say there's been an accident. They're holding the traffic to move the vehicle. So hopefully you should be on the move once again soon. M42 southbound breakdown 5 to 4 down to Shirley. 2 lanes are closed. And then we've got the A1 southbound. 1 lane closed between the Melton Mowbray turnoff and the Grantham South turnoff. So queues towards the A607. The M11 southbound is still queuing between 9 and 8 following the earlier hold. And the M25, there's a breakdown 16 to 17 at Maple Cross clockwise. 1 lane is shut. The big queues on the M5 are still there, but they've moved further up. So queuing from 22 at Burnham-on-Sea to Bristol. Stop-start traffic in places. And then Honiton bypass westbound A30. 1 lane is shut between the A35, Monkton Road and the Exeter Road. Back with more just after the news.
Thank you to Bobster.
Strange music echoed in my head. I waited for words left unsaid. The rains came and washed away my fear. I heard you whisper in my ear. I won't lay down for free. I won't lay down for free. For free. For free. Touched you, but you were not alone. I reached for you, but you were not at home. I stood by beside our broken bed, heard voices calling in my head. I won't lay down for free. I won't lay down for free. For free. I won't lay down for free.
Lay down for free.
Lay down for free.
Lindsay Buckingham, Christine McVie. Gotta go though. Look out for some nasty weather heading in tonight. Wind, rain, cold, snow, depending on where you are. Simon to follow the news with Justine. We return tomorrow with Stuart Lee. Good evening.